people here. I got one chance though.
Alright, we're here with my man Craig, and we're now in the Heights Vinyl here on Record Day, April 18th. And please tell us a little bit about your shop here.
Yeah, no, so we've been here for about 3 years now. This is our third record store day that we've had in the Heights. It's a great neighborhood, lots of support. We try to support local bands a lot too. We got stage, all this other stuff. But man, it's really, I quit a corporate job to do this. And so you'll make a lot of money at owning a record store, but it's a big passion.
So you said passion. So how much do you love music? Because you do so how deep is your love for music?
Like I said, I quit a job where I made a lot of money, do a job I don't. So no, it's cool, man. I just tell people it's like an organ inside of me. You know, it's there. You can't help. I've been a digger, collector, DJ for years.
Nice. Well,
always been a dream.
Well, so we're gonna go inside. We're gonna check it out and talk to some more people. My man Craig gonna stick with us throughout the afternoon and give us a tour. So, hey, man, see you.
All right, come on in.
I'll just build a dynasty, how to say it honestly. Niggas get the jocking on the swagger that I'm handling. Look how fast I'm pedaling, the best is who I'm better than. Running with the snapback gang to the world end, amen. I break bread, then I'm
one of the things that kind of makes our store a little bit different as well too. We fix, we're the number one vintage repair shop in the United States. This stuff. So we sell tons of equipment to people, and it is a niche. We've been planning on doing it. People need stuff done, so so we do tons of equipment. Ceiling, that was me. 3 a.m. before the store opened 3 years ago with a nail gun on a ladder, trying to get that.
So what kind of records are there?
Lots of Barbra Streisand and Christmas records.
Okay.
Basically. So and we only had about 2 falls in like a couple years. One big thing too that was important, I kind of grew up here, they left a lot. Houston. I wanted to make Houston a big part of the shop. So we see things like Welcome to the Heights, Houston, Texas, that kind of stuff.
About to hate cause we gon' own the summer. Green stacks back to back, only seeing hundreds. Them other niggas lame, no legacy to summer. Southwest got the name and they tryna clone it. Other niggas hate the team cause they not with it. Screaming
we actually record our shows straight reel to reel, like raw, and try to make our own records and stuff like that with them.
Oh wow, that's all. I've never seen anything like that.
Yeah, that's something that's pretty unique for the shop as well too. All the bands come through. It's not a money making thing either, man. It's just for the fun of it and to keep the whole vinyl analog thing alive, you know.
Ooh, ISO beats.
This stage, so we redesigned this whole stage. Blood, sweat, and tears getting these speakers up on this speaker wall. These are all bands that we had played here. Another important thing at the shop is to support local music and local musicians and help bands.
You said you guys will be having performances tonight.
Yeah, we do. So we've got 4 bands playing today. Got kind of different genres.
Alright man, so what does National Record Store Day mean to you?
Oh, it's huge. You know, records have been part of my life for a long time. And open the shop, records have been trending back all the time. And one of my biggest fears was, man, I'm gonna open the shop, I'm gonna trend for it's peaking out. The great thing about it is we support like Record Store Day, and I just can't keep going back to the community itself. I've been blown away at how supportive people have been from day one, and the other record stores in town. And something like Record Store Day, it gives not only a national but an international exposure to support your local record stores.
Yeah, so one of my, actually the editor of the M Report, me and her having to talk about this before, and I told her, hey, vinyls are coming back. And vinyls are coming back very strongly, and I don't think it's going to be a trend. I think history is repeating itself, dude. So would you agree with me, or would you agree with her? Because she was like, I think it's just...
I'll give you a stat. Here's something that a lot of people don't know, and it will blow you away. 9 years in a row of double-digit growth in new pressing of vinyl. It's one of the only growth mediums in the music business right now. Digital sales are kind of flat, of course CD sales have plummeted, Now, in the big picture, definitely more MP3s and things like that downloaded, but it's amazing at how many new records now. I mean, we're talking not just the Big Juice stuff, but brand new vinyls being printed. We sold just over the holidays, just as an example, over 60 turntables.
Wow.
That's a lot of new people getting records.
Yeah.
So it's we're still seeing it after 3.5 years. It just continues to go like this.
Yeah, so Missy, you heard from him, my man Craig himself.
I'm sorry, Missy.
Vinyls are not a trend. Vinyls are coming back up. So, but yeah, I mean, just at the quality of the sound for me, you know, I just got a vinyl record myself back in February, and the quality of the sound, it can't compare to a CD, it can't compare to an MP3. So I think that's why I fell in love with it.
Although, you know, it's debatable. There's a lot of discussion around that. I personally believe that I hear a difference between it, but it's kind of subjective. But I always say one of the other big drivers too, like this kind of this trend that's going on with vinyl records, is the tangible quality of it. You know what I mean? It's like we have it on our window. I can't go in, check out my MP3 collection.
Yeah.
There's nothing to that, you know, but that you can hold it in your hand, that you can physically, you know, show it to people. And I was like, I collect books as well too. You know, you walk into someone's house, not in a judgmental way or anything, but just like kind of check out their book collection, record collection. It's a way of expressing yourself and saying something about yourself. You can't do that in a digital world, right? But this isn't replacing MP3s in no way, shape, or form. It's just a different way of, you know, expressing your different way of experiencing kind of your music. I can't mow the lawn with the turntable on my head.
Yeah.
You know? So, but digital music tends to be more singles. You know, if you think it like, I'll show you over here, with records, where, you know, MP3 player, you kind of hit it on shuffle. I got it in my car and I listen to tracks and shuffle. Records, it's a different way. You know, you come home, you grab your record, you figure out what you want, you gotta take it out, walk to your turntable, you set it down. You gotta slow down a little bit in this world where it's rushing, you know, and you're not just, you know, you're not gonna play one song. You're gonna listen to the whole record. And also, just kind of a younger generation, they realize that when they made these, there's a reason song 2 is after 1 and 3 is after 2. There's a concept to the whole thing. So once again, it's not replacing the digital stuff. It's just a completely another way of experiencing.
Yeah, I completely understand. Like, I feel you when you said slow it down, because even times I just got the new Kid Cudi, The Man on the Moon, the vinyl, and I love Kid Cudi, so usually when I listen to my car, I see my MP3 or digital world, and it's like, you know, oh, okay, I'm going to the floor, I skip through tracks whenever I want to, things like that, but when I got my vinyl, I pick it up, I put it in the disc player, I let it play, I just sit down and relax, and it's like, okay, I see why, you know, 1 is after 2, like you said, and after that, it's not just like, if you want to continue going, you have to physically go and pick it up and turn it over.
Exactly.
And not just like, all right, I want to cut it off. Like, that's what, you know, wants you to have more, because that's why things are in order, so you can have the option to go pick it up and turn it over.
And you know, I think people in general, you know, everything is so instantaneous and rushed. It's just a time to slow down and enjoy something. Everybody loves music. We're seeing a little bit too of one thing we're walking over here. It's kind of a crossover and a hybrid between another company that we kind of are partnered with called 3MA, and they deal with a little bit more of the higher end stuff. And you'll see some of our stuff in here as well too. Some of these headphones that we talked about, $1,000. But you know, it's anything between these Advents. You know, we restore them and they go for about $125 a pair. You know, sound really good. Old tube radios.
That's like old school.
Yeah, some 60s, you know, but they've all been warranty and restored all.
Okay, if you had to pick one record that was most valuable, you know, what would it be?
It's hard to say, because I've been collecting for like 30 years, you know, and there's lots of stuff that, I would say, we get new stuff in the shop all the time, and I'll take something home, and I'll keep it for a couple days, and realize I gotta bring it back. I'm in the business of...
Like, we want to take it for yourself and enjoy it.
I'm in the business of selling records. I can't collect so much anymore, but there is something that's kind of my prized possession. What it is here is Ivan Boone, Joe Jones. Okay, a lot of people haven't been familiar with this cat, right? Just made a couple of records. These back it says there are surveillance cameras watching you sell and die. I mean that jokingly, by the way, to love Craig, just to make sure. But this guy, one of the best soul jazz guitarists there ever were around. This track on here that he does, it's smoking. It's just rare. What makes this my favorite though? There was a re-release done about 1991. That's how I got introduced to it. This is the original on this Joker Records. Okay, it's just not the fact that you just don't see them. Like, I can't really replace this, especially in the condition that it's in. So being one of my favorite cats, I sell more of these in here than a lot of the shops combined, because we play records for people. So it's like, check it out, and when people listen to it, they dig it and get it. So, but this one's the original one. I said everything in the shop's for sale. This one's a lot more expensive than it should be. Right? So, yeah.
No, that's awesome, man. That looks like very valuable, especially for autographs. So,
to me, it's not about the dollars. You know what I'm saying? It's the fact that you can't find this one anymore, right? And it's collector. It's a collector's thing, but this whole vinyl thing is not necessarily about collecting. It's the listening, I say, at the end of the day, right? People like to dig and find stuff that becomes a little bit of an addict as you start walking around. But, to me, it's just enjoying the music more than it's about. It's not just trying to find out. For me, this is one of my favorites.
all right, so I wonder if you can play me actually your favorite record on there. So.
Yeah,
All right,
that's what we can do that. So, if I turn down.
all right.
This is that I've been giving you George Jones that we were talking about. The track I like to play for the most is the You Got It Bad. It's actually a Stevie Wonder track. Got a lot of band going on right now, but I'll tell you something, you just gotta check it
I love it's so smooth and so jazzy. I feel it. And you just told me all the record artist that you said that most people are sold when you play this record. I told you I'm sold already on it. So I mean, you just copyright. How would you hire somebody if they're just doing this? Would you just hire them like, I just need a job, or would you pick the person who genuinely loves music?
It's because, once again, the nature of the shop, despite the fact of having, expensive, pieces of equipment, in this world there can be a lot of snobbery about it. Right? On day one, you ever seen the movie High Fidelity? Jack Black, he's very snobbish in the movie with that. So no Jack Black. So, you got to be people oriented. I mean, once again, we're about making people feel like this is a comfortable place to come, whether they're buying something or not. It's just, if you love music, you come here, you can hang, you can talk about it. So my employees have to have that same ability. It's not just a run the cash register, shelf records kind of thing. There's a lot of interaction that has to go on, and so good people skills. So I make sure that I try to get. Most of the people that work for me, I wish I could pay them a lot more because they deserve it. We are a record store though, but most of them do it because they love it. They love the shop, they want to see the shop do well, and they just love music.
Yeah. All right, we're here with Zach, and Craig told me that you're the longest employee here. How'd that happen? How did you get your shot to it, man?
I've just been working for him for about maybe 2.5, almost 3 years now. So started off, came here for a record store day about 3 or 4 years ago. Talked with him, told him I needed a job, and that's pretty much it. I've been working here ever since.
That's awesome. What did the records back here? We see everybody lined up and gathered up. So
So what do you want?
What are these records back here?
So all this stuff here is all limited edition stuff that Record Store Day helps put out every single year. You got everything from rough guides doing psychedelic salsa or Bollywood disco for some international music. Some more indie classics like Hold Steady. Doc Watson with Fold. Anything and everything under the sun gets released on Record Store Day. It's a killer gospel box set. This is actually the one that I was looking forward to the it's all limited edition, so it kind of keeps the demand for this kind of stuff up, which is really cool.
That's awesome. So
Yeah.
these records come in. You guys don't know what records actually come in. You guys just actually put the ornaments. So how does that work?
Yeah, we just kind of we tell our distributors kind of what we want, and then they just kind of send us what they can. And it can go any kind of ways. Like one store can get one copy of something, and we can get 10 of it, or it can go any sort of way. So it's a little frustrating for consumers, but we try to make it as easy as possible with the system we've created here, of having people come up one at a time. We find it makes it a lot easier for people to kind of get what they want without it being a total madhouse.
National Record Store Day. It's been an awesome experience so far, and I really enjoyed myself. All right, Noah, you're here on National Record Store Day, and what kind of records do you have?
Couple things. Mostly here for hip hop, but finding a lot of other cool things we weren't really looking for.
Trevor, what's in your bag, man?
We got Miles Davis.
Miles Davis,
Steve
nice.
Buxton, Black Star.
That's a unique album, how they shaped it. I like that. So what brought you guys all the way out here to the Hype Vinyl?
We love the hype, man. We always like that here.
Tighten Up, and these guys just wrecked the house here on National Record Store Day. You guys want to please explain your genre of music and how you guys came about?
Well, really, we're just music, kind of, sort of.
So sorry.
But if anything is close, it would be kind of a rock, funk, fusion type thing going on. We just try to have a good time with the music,
Where can we find you guys' music? You guys are on the internet somewhere. Where can anybody just go and find you guys and just jam out like I jammed out?
All right, so we're on Facebook, Tighten Up, and it's spelled T-I-G-H-T apostrophe N space U-P. Find us. That's just basically our home place. So please find us, like us. We'll post stuff about new shows coming up. We will probably be having something for y'all to buy soon enough. We're working on it, but we are so happy to be with you guys and sharing the love and sharing the phone.
freaking A.
I'll go over there and tell them, see if we can get some more background noise. Let's pick it up a little bit, guys.
You guys rocked out the show, definitely. I was telling her, I want to jump on stage and start dancing with her. Y'all was just move
And I would accept it and dance with you. What are the ramifications of shaking one's ass? Come to a Tighten Up show.
Hey, that might be the next talking phrase.
That might be it. That might be it. I like it.
Well, we thank you guys. We're here with the M Report, and this is Tighten Up. We thank you guys very much. You guys, good luck in the near future. Okay, so it's been a very fun National Record Store Day. We got to check out Tighten Up, which was amazing, and they're on Great
Heights Records.
Great Height Records. But yeah, they're amazing. You know, you can definitely check them out on their Facebook, and definitely come here to the Heights Vinyl. This is a genuine music spot that I've ever been to. I can tell, I feel very home at now. Can I move in? Can I move in the back?
Actually, you can. Yeah, I might have you show up some records.
Hey, whatever it takes, you know. But now at the end of all of my segments, I want you to just express yourself any way or you want to. Just give to the.
I'll tell you, it's obviously talked a lot about music. Music's an important thing in my life, but it ties them together. Just a quick little history. Before this, I was a creative director for Hewlett Packard for something called User Experience and User Interface. I did that in general for about 10, 12 years, and why it's relevant is the fact that it really is about trying to think about people and products, and less about the products, but about the people and how they experience things that they do. It's exactly what I rolled right into this story, right? I was talking to someone earlier, the fact that I almost, like, I get goosebumps, I'm sorry even about this, it's just someone walking out the door saying, it's a cool shot. You know, even just what you said right now, that's probably why I got the goosebumps, you know, it's like, I'll take that over $300. I mean, it's that important to me, and hopefully we try to reflect that in the shop, because otherwise, to be honest with you, I wouldn't do it. So that's something that I think is really important.
Well, thank you very much, Craig. I definitely will be back
Appreciate it.
in the near future. We're here on the M Report. Craig, I'm Lewis. Come check out the Vinyl Heights, and we're gonna check out some more beers. They're free. Let's go, man.
Most these niggas styles is rented like a limo with the windows tinted. Yo, left brain, let that bass bang and leave they heads dented. Yeah, they whips too. This is for my peoples in the QU. To all my homies wildin' out in the Brooklyn Zoo. Harlem to LES, the Bronx, Staten Island too. Rep your hood, rep your block, rep your whole crew. While I focus on my paper and do what I do. Cruise through your city, hoodie up over the Yankee blue light.
I saw.
I only got one shot in this life that I got quick draw, nigga. The only way I'm gon' stop if a nigga get shot too.